This is where Navisworks blows Revit away. The ability to drill into only the clashes we want to see. It would be ridiculous to try and clash the entire model all at once. The objective of this video is to select the objects to clash that belong with the appropriate tests. We can clash entire models or select specific objects in those models we want to run the tests on. Make sure you have a mechanical to sprinkler test active. Let's go to the Select tab. Let's look at what we have here. We have a selection A and a selection B. Look at it this way. I like to name my test basically what I'm going to see in the left and the right dialogues. My test is mechanical to sprinkler, so let's pretend selection A is mechanical and selection B is sprinkler. For selection A, I'm going to drill in and I'm going to select mechanical. For selection B, I'm going to drill in and I'm going to select sprinkler. Mechanical to sprinkler. We could drill in even further and find specific items within the mechanical model, but what I want to do for this clash is I want to keep it mechanical to sprinkler. To me, any interference between mechanical and sprinkler, regardless of the object, I want to see that. Let's take a look at the dialogues here. Surfaces. We need to have surfaces turned on, or you're going to have a nice zero clash. Lines. We don't need to test on that. We generally have our lines turned off anyway. If you're only clashing 2D CAD files, yeah, you're going to need lines on for that. Points. This is more for point cloud data. If you were clashing a point cloud, you'd have that turned on. Self-intersect. I generally keep this turned off and run it on its own, but since in our rules we have items in the same file, this will become obsolete. Use current selection. We could actually select something in the model and run a test only on that item, or we can click this button first, then select something in the scene. Notice it's duplicated on the right. Let's go down to the settings. Let's set our type to be clearance. I'd like to set a tolerance of 2 inches. Hit your tab key just to make sure that has the focus. Once we have this, let's go ahead and run the test. So that's how you select items that define a test and add a clearance. Believe me, you'll sleep better at night knowing you're not clashing to a fraction of an inch.